around.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Doncic. Willie Cauley-Stein is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3 spot. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Avery Bradley is out there with Green. And it's Howard in at the center, locking down the middle. Porzingis can't hit. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Trailblazers. Doncic with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, Luka Doncic making his own opportunity offensively with the defense he plays. Nice.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the night.
And on the season, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Well, you consider the Dallas Mavericks last season missing the playoffs for the 3rd straight year. That ties their 2nd longest playoff drought in franchise history. You've got to believe this is a group that's highly motivated.
Here's Brunson following the basket by LeBron James. Brunson the bounce pass. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Misses the jumper.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that. And when he plays with that kind of attacking basketball, almost impossible to stop near the rim.
The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And the Mavericks, a proud franchise. Doris looking to get back into the playoffs this season.
No doubt, Kevin. They have reloaded with young star talent. Kristaps Porzingis, already an all-star. Luka Doncic, the rookie of the year. I think this is a group ready to make some noise. Just 1 made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
The 3 from LeBron. Kept alive. Howard dishes to Davis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Los Angeles shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And both free throws good for Davis.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
Here's Finney Smith. They grab their own miss. Porzingis. It's stolen by Green. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. James with the ball. And Davis throws it down.
Boy, Kev, those are the instincts of LeBron James that we're witnessing. Just terrific at sensing when the defense has left one of his guys open.
And we were talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he's able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Brunson. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. That's good from Davis on the assist by Green. Davis has got 8 points.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Back to Cauley-Stein. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Brunson, no good. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 12-4 run. Howard kicks to Green. Good on the triple.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Mavericks trail by 8. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. They've yet to find success against the Lakers, going 0-2 in the first 2 meetings between the teams. Coach said a lot of the problem is we just get deflated when we go on a big run. You have to know that with LeBron, a run is going to come. We just have to have the mental fortitude to fight through it. But that's a big challenge when LeBron gets himself and his team going. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
You're not going to to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Count the basket. That's 10 points for Davis.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And Doris, you played point guard. What do you like to see from that position?
Well, I'm going to go back to the Showtime Lakers, which was my first team that I adored when I was a kid watching the NBA. And the reality is this, Kevin, I love to see teams play in transition, get out in the open floor. What's better than watching Steph Curry cross half court with a full head of steam and the defender knowing, oh, good God, anything could happen here. He might pull a three, he might finish in spectacular fashion off the run, or he might find a teammate for a momentum-building three. Like, get in transition and run, baby.
Hardaway, no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have the confidence. You have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And here are the Mavericks now after the basket by Los Angeles. Wright looking around. Up top Powell, just 5 to shoot. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Now, this is an evolving aspect of Dwight Powell's game, getting comfortable in the catch and shoot from just about anywhere.
Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
And it's Wright with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 14-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
You know this, Greg. Nothing gets a crowd into the game more than a bunch of missed free throws. That's one of the worst things you can do on the road.
Here's Wright following the basket by LeBron James. Waiters gets a wide open look. No good on the three. Mavericks trail by 16. Curry kicks to Wright. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard. It's certainly been a good month for these teams on the offensive glass. The Lakers in 5th.
And they've really put an emphasis on offensive rebounding. And, guys, it's paying off. The second chance points are coming in bunches.
Wright with it. Stolen by Waiters. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
And I think it was clear, Greg, that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
To the middle, here's Wright. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about the vision from the young Latvian Porzingis showing he really can read the floor and capitalize.
The Mavericks have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. Baseline try, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Mavericks trail by 15. 55 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And he's good on the 3-ball. Porzingis has got 5.
Boy, the shot mechanics are just beautiful to watch. Kristaps Porzingis, you cannot give him space.
Hits it from 3-point range. And the Lakers lead by 15.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Wright, the pass to Porzingis. And Wright, here we go. Here's Powell. Outside Hardaway. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
No doubt, Greg. On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Dallas shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Seth Curry has found his footing in this league. He gains more and more confidence every year.
McGee finds James. With 1 on the clock, Porzingis with the block. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. Right back after this break. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Lakers leading by 15. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Mavericks, Hardaway and Porzingis in at the forward slots. Curry is out there with Wright, and it's Powell in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, there is a lot of optimism in Dallas for the tandem of Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis said, "We clicked right away. We're both European players, similar roots, both speak Spanish. That'll translate on the court. We can be something special." Kevin, look out for them to compliment and criticize one another in a different tongue.
If they play to their potential, they could be scary. Thanks, David. Here's Wright, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Now Porzingis. He's coming off a 10-point game against Golden State.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
You look at James. He's in the lead, sitting at number 1 in the West.
Clearly a fan favorite, and they're giving him the highest praise possible on their ballots.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Gonna be a fantastic weekend. It's stolen by Green, and now the fast break. Rondo with the ball. Davis has the open look. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got 3 assists in the game. Well, it was speculated all of last season and shortly after the finals ended that Anthony Davis had his wish fulfilled by getting traded to the Lakers.
And Davis and LeBron make as scary a duo as you can think of in the NBA. Missed out on some of the other marquee free agents, but AD will get a plethora of looks playing alongside LeBron.
Powell, that's good.
You love how Powell goes to work on the block, muscles his way to establish himself and deliver.
Kuzma finds Davis. Lakers passing it around. And he goes right over Dwight Powell and slams it down.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And the Mavericks call time here. Now when it comes to load management strategy, Doris, should coaches do it along the way as opposed to waiting until the last, say, quarter or third of the season?
Well, Kev, I think you can look to the San Antonio Spurs, who I think were the first to really look hard at what we would now describe as load management. And I think the one thing is you're trying to just make sure guys are prepared for the most important point of the season. You've got to win enough to get in the playoffs and be positioned well, but your guys have also have to be healthy at the end of the year.
And that one's good by Davis.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Here's Doncic, and Dallas again with the bucket.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
Here's Kuzma. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And Cauley Stein throws it down.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Kuzma kicks to Howard. Pass to Kuzma. Down low with his first shot attempt. The shot will not fall. And it's Dallas the other way. They'll be off to Oklahoma City for a meeting with the Thunder after this one. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
Now here's Brunson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Finney-Smith from the arc. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Good. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Brunson scanning the floor. Doncic, no good. Lakers leading by 16. Davis kicks to Bradley. Pass to Howard. Dish now to Davis. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Willie Cauley-Stein.
Yeah, still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
Doncic against Green. The pass to Cauley-Stein. Here's Finney-Smith. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. Here's a look at the schedule now for Dallas. On Tuesday, they're off to Oklahoma City to face off with the Thunder. And then on Thursday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Brooklyn Nets.
And that one against the Bulls, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Los Angeles making a switch here. James is checked in. Mavericks trailed by 18 and stolen by LeBron. Here's Davis. Cauley-Stein with the defensive effort. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Now here's Brunson. Guarded by Bradley. Rejected by Howard.
Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
Davis dishes to James. Davis, the pass to LeBron. To the inside, Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Waiters, he's checked in for Danny Green. Then for the Mavericks, Zinkas, he's checked in for Cauley-Stein. And it's DeLon Wright in for Jalen Brunson. The Mavericks have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. Doris, when you look at the success of international players, and the league has a litany of very good international players, Doncic being the latest success, is the perception changing about these kids when they come from overseas and play in the NBA?
Well, one of the greatest, and to me, the greatest international player of all time, Dirk Nowitzki, a Hall of Fame player, probably changed the perception to start with. Now, listen, over the years, Luka is going to have perhaps a Hall of Fame career if he stays healthy. The reality is this. The NBA is looking for the best players to man those 15 roster spots of the 30 NBA teams. It doesn't matter where you're from, what the color of your skin is. If you can play the game of basketball and play it at the highest level, the NBA wants you to be a part of their league.
Here's Powell. Dion Waiters making his last shot. Powell, the pass to Wright. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And here's Porzingis for a 3. Rebound the Lakers. James has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Boy, he hasn't found the range yet here in the second period. Only 1 triple for him tonight.
And it's good for 2. 25 points for Davis.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Porzingis following the basket by Anthony Davis. And there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Mavericks have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
Well, what a pleasure to have a 7-footer who you can play through, because Kristaps Porzingis, that nice shooting form, carries over to the free throw line. That is crucial.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. JaVale McGee comes in for Dwight Howard. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Avery Bradley. .122 left now here in the second. With some arc, and Davis sends it back.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead. A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Now here's Porzingis. 7 points in the game. And the dunk by Porzingis.
You know, at 7'3", yes, he can dunk. But with that athleticism and his sense for the dramatic and his flair, look out, folks. He can be special.
Waiters passes to Davis. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Rondo finds James. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Now here is Hardaway. 11 points last game. Pass to Porzingis. That shot is off. Great D that time from Davis. And it's Rondo penetrating.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Bounce pass from Wright. Shoots a fader, and Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Wright. Porzingis has got 11.
Well, we see a de-emphasis of the mid-range shot opportunities in today's NBA, but Porzingis excels in that area.
And so it's Los Angeles, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We come back right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans tonight. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He had 25 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 blocks. An extremely potent first 2 quarters for him. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
In terms of their offensive performance, that was a very well-played half of basketball. Good ball movement off the ball, hard screens being set, and they found the guy for the open look. That's how they were able to shoot such a tremendous percentage from the field. With that fluid, efficient offense, they'll be tough to catch in the second half.
And looking at Dallas, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, they got a ton of issues to work out. Allow way too high a percentage to be shot against them. Not really showing any energy on defense. No discipline. Look at their faces, Ernie. Do they even want to be here?
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
And And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Davis is out there with Howard. And it's Bradley in at the point guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Doncic.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Now, here's Green, and there's the call on Howard. That's foul number 2 for him. Dallas shooting under 40% all in all for the game. And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis. For a time, Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
He ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of angels. Whichever team you root for, LA fans with a lot to celebrate.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Doncic passes to Brunson. Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Now here's Doncic. He's got 7. Porzingis can't hit. Here's Davis. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Howard's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, what a nice pass by Dwight Howard there, on time and on target.
And here's Brunson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Since taking over the starting role in 2018, Willie Cauley-Stein lived up to his draft spot of being number 6, Greg, overall in 2015.
And you knew that a big man like Cauley-Stein would take a few years to develop. But at a legit 7 feet and great length, he is everything you could hope for in a starting center.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. And the Mavericks with possession here after Dion Waiters getting his 3 to go. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Caldwell Pope outside. Off target with his 3. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Brunson.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Porzingis with the steal. Doncic kicks to Brunson. McGee with the block. And here we go with Waiters running it up the court. Caldwell Pope for 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Caldwell Pope's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Waiters against Doncic. Out to the wing. Here's Finney-Smith. He's got 5. 5 on the clock. Doncic outside. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Doncic has got 10 points. Caldwell Pope passes to Waiters. That one a little long.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Kuzma, the Mavericks pull it in.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Here's Porzingis. Rebounded by McGee.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
And positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
Markieff Morris is checked in for Los Angeles. And then for Dallas, Powell, he's checked in for Porzingis. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Seth Curry in for Jalen Brunson. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use. That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Curry passes to Doncic. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
McGee's shot is off.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play. Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Doncic against Waiters. Curry passes to Hardaway. Floats one. Rebound the Lakers. Los Angeles calls timeout. No doubt passing is a premium for this team game of the NBA. We love the individual star power, but it is a team game. Are there any playmakers out there that don't get, Doris, you think, enough credit for all that they do for their team?
Well, the first guy that comes to mind is a man that Steve Kerr described as probably the smartest single basketball player he has ever been around, and that's Andre Iguodala. The numbers in terms of his scoring, obviously not eye-popping, but his incredible defense and then his elite passing skills have been so critical to so many championship teams.
Excellent D from Howard. LA's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Here's Davis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Davis has got 31.
Well, Kev, that's the court vision of Avery Bradley. Remarkable how he finds these wide-open teammates on a consistent basis.
The defense not putting up any fights on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And here's Green outside, and that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Howard's got 6 assists here tonight. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Mavericks. Got a piece of it. Right outside. Six to shoot. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question, Greg. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. It's Hardaway with the drive. The shot misses. Los Angeles has gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. And that one's good. Green.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Wright. 5 points in the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Dwight Howard.
And in their history, the Dallas Mavericks have never moved up in the draft, and they needed to do so this summer to keep their pick.
Well, you think about it, Greg, they went into it with a little over a 26% chance to move up into the top 4. That did not happen. The Hawks collecting that 10th pick from the Luka Doncic trade. Boy, guys, the powerful physical frame of Dwight Howard, so problematic for a defense.
Hardaway kicks to Wright. Powell, the pass to Hardaway. Curry against Green. Here's Wright. Goes back up. Can't connect from short range.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And good that time. And that's now 33 points for Anthony Davis.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
James against Hardaway. Over to the left wing. Right from outside. Unable to get that one. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Boy, GA, how about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Wright is out there with Seth Curry. Then there's Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Then there's Marjanovic. And it's Lee in at the 3 slot. Chalk up 2 there. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
And it's Lee, that time on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight.
In that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Now here's Caldwell Pope, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That's his first foul. Doris, basketball continues to gain in popularity around the world, doesn't it? It's amazing to me.
It does. Adam Silver, the commissioner, has said, I believe we can be the #1 spot in the world. Obviously, they'd have to overcome the soccer, and that's popularity. But think about this, Kevin, how inclusive a game basketball is. And the love spans across gender, race, ethnicity, religious affiliation. And the best part about the game of basketball is this, Kevin. When you're growing up and trying to get better, you need a ball, you need a hoop, and you need you, and you don't need anything else.
That is so well said. Caldwell Pope finds Morris. Back to Davis. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Passes it to Cook. Now Caldwell Pope, guarded by Wright. Caldwell Pope passes to Davis. Lays it up off the glass. Davis has got 10 points here in the second half.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Wright. After the basket by Los Angeles. Marjanovic kicks to Lee. To the right side. Porzingis, that's a 2. Can't hit that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Caldwell Pope dishes to Cook. Out to Morris. Now the pass to Caruso. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Marjanovic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Kidd-Gilchrist. Second chance effort. Basket good.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the soft touch to make. How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Now here's Wright. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And another basket for Dallas.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Morris, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Lee. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. And Caruso's got the ball here for Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope passes to Davis. From deep. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Morris, no good. For Dallas, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. The drive by Lee, that one falls.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Guys, some great passing from them.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Morris, Porzingis with the block.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Now here's Porzingis. He dishes it to Wright. Marjanovic against Davis. And Porzingis puts up a deep 3.
Well, the tools, the instincts to do this on a more regular basis are certainly there for Markieff Morris. He gets every bit of that one.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in, and Dallas also making a switch. Doncic is checked in for Porzingis. Cook looking it over. Dwyer, when you look at draft eligibility requirements, it is a very fluid topic with a